you trying to tell me? I can trade Bitcoin for millions? No, Neo. I'm trying to tell you that when you're ready, you won't have to.
Yeah, so that's Crypto Daily, guys, on Twitter there. Give him a follow on Twitter, and he's the best YouTuber in my opinion. He's so good. He's on point with everything that he does. The guy's a genius, and his presentation is second to none. Follow him on YouTube, Crypto Daily. Definitely get the links in the description down below, guys. Make sure you head over there and sub him. Hi everyone. Yes, just taking a look at Bitcoin on the hourly time frame here. So it is forming something that looks to be a bull flag, just like that, yeah. So then obviously we take the measurement of the breakout. That gives us our target up there of 53k for Bitcoin. So that is potentially looking like the play over the next couple of days for Bitcoin, and that will coincide with our cup and handle pattern that's been formed there. Let's rise out of there, and that gives us from our breakout up to the top. So it's looking really set, guys, that Bitcoin's going to explode up to 53k. But in the meantime, the best thing you can do is accumulate alts and then swap in, because they're going up more than Bitcoin at the moment. So accumulate the alts, and then when we suspect that Bitcoin's going to break, we buy back into Bitcoin. That's how you accumulate more Bitcoin, guys. So you cycle between the two, and in the long run, eventually you end up with more Bitcoin. So that's just Bitcoin. Something to keep an eye on. A little bit boring, a little bit flat, but it's still on the cards. The play looks good. So just going to take a look at Chainlink. Yeah, so as you can see with Chainlink, it's just continually staying in this channel. It's a little bit low in the channel, and we don't want it to break out, as we've already spoken about. But we have got a level of support now, and that will obviously keep increasing the more that Link just accumulates and goes up in price. But watch this space with Link, because any day now some news could come out about staking, about anything, and it could just go like this. Potentially, it's not financial advice, guys, but Link is just ticking along really nicely. So going to take a look at 1 inch. So looking at 1 inch, then it came down. If you look at this particular level here on 1 inch, you'll see that it bounced right off this neckline just there. If we zoom in, you can see that we set our target roughly around here of a neckline. We said that if that neckline is broken, then we would expect a big dump to the downside to test the EMAs in this uptrend. But obviously it came down, it touched the neckline, and it's bouncing back up, so that's really positive. It's currently trading at $5.25, so it's having a really nice bounce on the daily. Again, what we need to keep an eye on is this level here, because this is the range in which it's bouncing up and down. On a positive note, if this level here is broken, as we've spoken about already, if that level's broken, then that creates an inverse head and shoulders pattern, and we're going to potentially see a breakout up to $6.46 that we spoke about yesterday, because that's the measurement from the neckline down to the head of the inverse head and shoulders, and that obviously is not on the daily pattern, but it is on the 4 hourly. So if I go to the 4 hourly, you can see that it perfectly bounced off this neckline. I mean, look at that, guys. That's perfect. Look, it traded right there, like what I've been saying to you. You could buy down here on the bottom and then sell up here on the top, because it's trading in this channel. So with that said, it's crucial time for 1 inch. Can it test this neckline and break it with substance, with high volume? And then it'll be more to the upside, and then this will just look like one big giant bull flag. Potential target at the breakout of this neckline. So that's really positive that we're actually coming up to test this support here, this resistance, sorry, and that's currently priced at $5.35. So if we can break that with substance, then we could see a potential breakout to the upside on 1 inch, something like this, and then test this. That would be the next level of resistance, way up there at $6.55. So that's a potential play for 1 inch over the coming days. I mean, this dip here, praying that it doesn't happen, and we're actually going to break out now with substance. So keep an eye on 1 inch, guys. Looking super good. Just going to take a look at Ethereum. So Ethereum didn't quite come to the bottom of this EMA. It's not even touched this upward support and channel at the moment. Basically looks like a bit of an inverse head and shoulders just there. We remove that. You could be looking at an inverse head and shoulders pattern just there. So that's it, just like that. So theoretically, Ethereum is going to come up and test this resistance here, possibly bounce down, we test it, but if it breaks out of this resistance line there, then you're looking at an upside to Ethereum of, because you always measure the neckline, the head to the neckline, so you could be looking at a major pump for Ethereum up to 2142 if this inverse head and shoulders pattern is validated. So let's put a price target there for Ethereum, $2,142 for Ethereum if it breaks this neckline of this resistance in this inverse head and shoulders, and that would coincide with this channel actually. See this level of support here, this level of resistance at 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch, numerous touches. So I would be expecting it to at least come back up, touch this. So Ethereum, it could come up here, test this resistance, bounce around a little bit, and then just break out to the upside. But what you're not seeing here is that Ethereum has not actually come down and tested this as support yet. It's not actually gone below the EMA on this move, and as you can see in previous cycles, in the up cycle of this entire trend, it has broken below the EMA and bounced off it, and it has not done that yet. So just on the safe side, please be aware that Ethereum could equally get rejected, come down, bounce below the EMA, and then come back up. So that's a critical point to keep an eye on, guys, is this level here, this level of support, which is this level of resistance, which is currently around $1,800. If Ethereum can get through that, then it's a major move to the upside. If not, it'll be rejected and it potentially come down to test these regions of 1640 for Ethereum. So that's a good one to keep an eye on, guys, Ethereum over the next few days. But again, super bullish. We're in a bull market. Things are looking really good. Everywhere you look, things are going up, and that's the way it works. We'll take a look at RSR, see how we're getting on with our targets. So you can see it's well on its way to our target. We did say yesterday that it'd come down, test this, and if you look, it actually broke that, and it will drop the EMAs out. So you can see that RSR broke out of this bull flag, went up to the upside, came back down, bounced right off this channel, this level of support. It tested it as support. So as you can see, it was struggling here with resistance, and then it broke through resistance, went up, shot right up out of the channel, came back down, tested it as support, and now it's bouncing back up. So our target of 7 cents for RSR is still well on the table here, and if you'd have took that trade following my video from a couple of weeks ago, you would at this moment be, and I said down here is the trade, this is a local bottom, this is a triple bottom, this is the last, this is the bottom of RSR in this move. You would currently be 87% up with potential to our target of 149% up. So that was an incredible trade, guys. That was an incredible trade. So I hope a lot of you took that trade and followed that video. It's not financial advice, it's just my opinion, what I see in the charts. Nothing is set in stone. I just want to make you aware of that. It's just things that I see. So that was a brilliant trade. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video today, guys. Please smash that like button down below. I really appreciate all your comments. I'm getting some brilliant comments. People are finding the videos educational, they're helping them, they're explaining how things work. So that's great. It's all positive, it's all good. I'm glad. Keep the good comments coming in. Keep sharing the videos. Tell your friends to watch the videos. Yeah, subscribe and smash the like button. Thank you. Bye bye.